It had been a little over 2 weeks since Darkness had left from the group, returning to her family home and preparing for her marriage to Lord Alderb. How was the group doing, you might be wondering? Well, Tobirama and Minato decided to go into the delivery business together. With the efforts of their flying Raijin Jutsu, they were able to move around the city of Axel with a breeze, making them highly coveted for their quick work. Aqua was helping wherever she could, although she and Vanir still weren't getting along. Then there was Jiraiya, who was heartbroken over Darkness's departure, and Megumin, who was still trying to figure out a way of getting her back, and sabotaging Kazuma's attempts to find a new party member. As for Madara, he was just contemplating over things. Sure, Darkness couldn't hit the side of a barn if it had a big-ass target, and yeah, she had a tendency of being rather perverted, and yes, she was a bit of a headache, but she was still a friend. And Madara couldn't deny that they had been through everything together since he'd gotten here. He still remembered the time when they first met. The girl was absolutely awful. Whatever she called her fighting, that definitely wasn't the way to use a sword. But in the end, why was he filled with so much sadness? Wiz could see the look on the face of her beloved, a look that he always had whenever he was pondering great things. Of course, she was supportive no matter what, and she would hope that, if need be, Madara would always do what was best for his friends, for those whom he cared for. Of course, people were getting antsy, specifically Megumin and Aqua, who were desperately trying to get to Darkness, only for them to be turned away at the gate by her butler, even when Aqua tried to bribe him. So it was settled. Another mission. "We're sneaking in," Kazuma said. "I could tell you 100 reasons why that's a bad idea," Madara told him. "Among many things, we've already gotten out of our massive hole of debt, and on top of that, all of the charges that we were facing not too long ago. If you go in this without any kind of idea, we're going to have the entire kingdom on our heads. Do you really want that?" "Sounds like someone's scared," Aqua said. "You want to try me?" "No, Madara," Tobirama would say. "Lady Aqua, please, we have to work together on this." "But what exactly are we going to do once we get in there?" "We're going to kidnap her, that's what." "Come on, it's not like anyone's ever going to find her anyway. We're supposed to be, what, the legendary group of shinobi?" "I hope you're not including yourself in that statement," Tobirama said to Kazuma. "As far as I'm concerned, you're still at academy level." "Academy level? Seriously? After everything we've been through? I'm just academy level? I should be a Chunin, damn it!" "You technically have the rank of Genin, and you should be lucky that you even have that. Wait, by the way, when am I going to get a headband?" "When you're ready." "But I am ready." "No, do we just... I can't just hand out headbands to just anyone," Tobirama said. "Oh, here you go, Kazuma," Jiraiya said, chucking a headband towards him. "Yes! I finally got one!" "Jiraiya," Tobirama would say, "how can you just give that out? There's supposed to be ceremony, decorum. We're supposed to have principles, damn it." Take it or leave it. I stopped wearing mine a while ago. I just wore one with a pair of horns that said toad oil on top of it." "Because you're the Toad Sage." "Actually, because I just thought it looked cool. A headband's a headband, but in the end of the day, it's not something to get hung up about." "Shameful. Just shameful. And what about you, Madara?" "I could care less about a headband. But right now, we need to figure out what we're going to do once we get to Darkness. We need to get to the bottom of things and figure out why she's marrying that fat jerk. Exactly, Jiraiya said. If anyone's gonna marry her, it's gonna be me. You know, you've been saying that a lot. Well, you know what they say, birds of a feather and all that, Madara said. After they had come up with their plan, they arrived under the cover of night. Aqua, using her abilities, would give Kazuma as much of a boost as he could, because he was going to need it. And with that, the boys would make their way inside. For Tobirama and Minato, getting them in via the flying Raijin wasn't all that difficult, as they stormed through the mansion, checking the rooms one by one. It was Kazuma who had managed to find darkness first. Using his boosted up stats, he would use voice impression, giving off being one of her guards and allowing himself inside. Safe to say, Darkness was not too thrilled about Kazuma being in her present home, especially because of the fact that due to his big fat mouth, he was spreading a lot of false narrative about her, which she kinda liked. They found themselves wrestling in the bed not too long after, as Kazuma had finally gotten on top of her and covered her mouth. Will you stop it? No! Ow! Don't bite me! Darkness, please. We're just trying to figure things out. So will you please stop? Miss Lalatina! Lalatina, are you okay? Are you alright? What's going on in there? Listen, I'm going to remove my hand. You're going to send the guards away and we're going to talk like civilized beings. Nod if you understand me. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm moving my hand now. I need help! What? What's wrong, Lady Justinus? Open up this door. Open up this instant. I don't need your help, Kazuma said, pretending to be darkness. I was just having some adult play, that's all. Adult play? What? Adult play! Do I have to spell it out for you? I'm doing what people do in private. Or can I not relieve myself in my own home? I'm sorry. I can't believe it. The rumors are true. I mean, seriously, I had no idea she was such a freak. I'm just trying to... what's wrong? I just need to... Hold together. Just leave me be. Oh, wait, we're sorry, ma'am. Oh, no. Let me go. Damn it. Oh, that hurts. Kazuma had returned to normal as darkness had finished twisting his arm. I can't believe it. Now they're going to think all those awful things about me. All those awful things. And somehow I feel like that makes you happy. Look, we need to figure this out. So what's going on, Darkness? Why the hell are you marrying that jackass? Yeah, I'd like to know that as well, Madara said. Tobirama, Jiraiya, and Minato joining into the room. Hi, ma'am. I'm sorry, but is it okay if I have permission to come in? Minato, just come in the room, Madara said. I'm sorry, it's just that I have to ask for permission. I try to be courteous at all times and just... Seriously, who the hell brought the Boy Scout along? Madara thought. Still, it wasn't like he had anything against him personally. He was actually the most normal one out of everybody here. Darkness would explain to them that she was in great debt, her and her family, to Lord Alderp. And unfortunately, it was due to their incident with the mobile fortress destroyer from back then. As a result, she had been promised her hand in marriage to the Lord, unless the debt could be repaid. Kazuma, would have offered to pay for it easily, but she couldn't accept that money. No, the idea of a noble accepting money from the citizen she was supposed to protect, that would be unbefitting. Hold on, so what? You're too good for my money? It's not about that. It's the principle of the whole thing, and it's all right. All of you. I'm so fortunate to have friends like you who care about me, but I'm okay with this outcome. Well, I'm not, Jiraiya said. You're supposed to be with someone that you love. You shouldn't have to force yourself to do anything. Being with that jerk, that sleazeball. He's supposed to be a noble, but what does he do to care for the people? You're actually out there fighting, putting your life on the line. It's messed up. Thank you, Jiraiya. Darkness would wipe tears from his eyes. I can tell that you're quite fond of me, and I am for all of you. But there are some things that you just can't fight. There are some battles that you just can't win. But I don't look at this with any form of sadness. For the time that I was with all of you, I was happy. And I have memories that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. And as Darkness was giving this heartfelt, deep, emotional speech, Kazuma was rummaging through her dressers, and he pulled out a pair of panties. Oh man, look at the size on that hip ratio. I mean, I never really get to see much on the inside, but like, Kazuma? Oh God. Kazuma, Darkness said. Why are my panties in your hands? I was curious. Guards! Everyone immediately started running for their lives. Madara ultimately finding himself hiding in the room of Darkness's father, a man who had fallen deathly ill. Despite all of the ruckus that was going on in his home, he actually welcomed all of this infused chaos. After all, made things more lively. The famed adventurer, Madara Uchiha. It's an honor to have you in my home. Well, I wish it were under better circumstances. Safe to say your daughter has been more of a headache than it's worth. Is that so? Well, I can't say that I blame you, but if the circumstances were different, I would ask for you to take her hand in marriage. Absolutely not. I take it someone else has your heart. No, yeah, I can see it all over your face, young man. You are someone who knows the feeling of love. And for that, I cannot fault you. But why? Why exactly would you let her marry that asshole? No offense, but I take it your family isn't strapped for cash. Perhaps we are more fortunate than most, but due to my declining health and with the debt that we've taken on, it's been very difficult for us. It's my fault, isn't it? The trial. Darkness used her family fortune to get me out, didn't she? I knew that she needed it for a good reason. She had a serious look on her face. She begged me in such a way that I had never seen before. I always knew that my daughter at times could be a rather rambunctious individual, and I could never tell when she was taking things serious. But she put everything on the line. Her inheritance, the future of this family, everything for your sake. I see. At that moment, the door would burst open. Everyone came flooding inside, with darkness chasing soon after. She could become surprisingly strong when she wanted to be. Even Minato started fearing her strength. She's kind of like Kushina, only with more blonde. I finally caught you in darkness. I've decided, Madara said. Decided what? I'm gonna kick your ass. What? Madara. What the hell's going on here? Jiraiya said. Here we are being chased for our lives, and then we just show up and you decide you're gonna fight darkness? You're damn right I am, Madara said, as he walked over to darkness with a serious look on his face. You have pride, as a noble and as a warrior, and I can respect that. You want to make it on your own. That's why you wanted to beat the Hydra on your own. You were trying to earn the reward money to buy yourself out, and we all got involved. I appreciate your assistance. We helped save the people. That's what's most important. Yeah, but also I called bull. You wanted that money for yourself. The way I see it, the only thing you're missing is an opportunity. But you don't like charity. I can't have you fight anyone else because they would just go easy on you. Hurtful, Kazuma said. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna fight you. And why would you want to do that? Because you've been around us for long enough. You're supposed to be improving in your skills, and I want to see what you're capable of. And to make it interesting, we're going to put a little wager on it. Wager? What kind of wager? Simple. If darkness can beat me, then she'll get the money that she needs to pay off Lord Alderp. What? And what do you get if you win? Kazuma would ask. Isn't it obvious? I'll be taking your hand in marriage. No way. Mr. Madara, Minato said. You asshole! Jiraiya was about to jump at him with Kazuma holding him back. Tobirama raising an eyebrow. You can't be serious. What about Wiz? It's not uncommon for someone to have multiple wives, right? You are lecherous. Oh, so now you're just gonna hog up all the baddies, huh? First you get Wiz, now you want darkness, huh? Well, who else is it gonna be, Madara? When does it end? Your greed, you greedy Uchiha. You think you can take up all of that centimeter? You can't take up all that bust. You can't handle all of that. No, he can't do this. Let me get him. Kazuma, let me get him. I'll hit him with a Sage Mode Giant Odama size Rasengan. I'll stick it so far up your head. I've decided what I'm going to do. Well, darkness, if you can just give up your right to marriage so easily, then why don't you put it up in a fight? Or are you too scared? Do you think that the family of Dustinus Ford can't stand to the might of the Uchiha? And just who do you think you're talking to, Madara? Darkness said with a grin on her face. You would be wise not to underestimate me. I have been training for a long time, especially with you. Every time you've beaten me, every time we've sparred, I have only continued to get stronger and stronger. And now, I finally caught up with you. You, Kazuma started laughing. You caught up with my... Okay. She said she caught up with my... Oh, my tooth. Kazuma got himself sucker punched in the face. Hold on. She just threw a punch. And she didn't miss. That's right. I've been working on my aim. Day and night. I've been practicing shuriken jutsu. Aiming at targets over and over again. I threw 1,000 shuriken every day. Huh? I threw until my arms got tired. I threw until I couldn't lift anymore. And after I did that, I kept throwing. Because I might not be the best with a sword. I might not be the best with weapons. But when I get close enough, Darkness said, raising her fist, I can't miss. She reminds me of Tsunade. Monster strength. Blonde. 106 centimeters. So you want to challenge me? How foolish of you, Madara. I will drop you to your knees, and you will regret the day that you ever spoke ill of the Destina's Fort family. Fine, Madara Uchiha, I accept your challenge. Big words from a crusader. I hope you're ready to become La Latina Destina's Uchiha. I think you and I will make great babies. I'm sure we will. I'll make sure that I bathe them, feed them, and that they get good night's rest. Oh, I bet you will. Oh, yeah, I will. I'm gonna mother them up so good they've never been mothered before. I hope you do mother them up good. Oh, yeah, I will. I'm gonna take them to the park. I'm gonna take them to the zoo. We're gonna go on picnics together. You're damn right we are. We're gonna sit on a meadow side. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I pack plenty of sandwiches. I'm gonna make that miso soup you like so much. Yeah, you better make that miso soup. I wanna make sure you got all of it. I wanna make sure that you put the beef in it, put the pork in it, put the chicken in it. Yeah, with a side of rice. That's exactly how I like it. And the jelly donuts, you're damn right. I'm not gonna forget about those jelly donuts. And when I'm cooking, I'm gonna make sure that I'm in that apron. Oh, so you're going to put the apron on, huh? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put the apron on because I'm going to start cooking in the kitchen. Oh, you're going to start cooking in the kitchen? Yeah, I'm going to start cooking in the kitchen. Wait, hold on. You only get that if you, no! That only happens if you win. And I'm selling you a fantasy because you're not going to win. Oh, so you're selling me a fantasy? Yeah, I'm selling you a fantasy. Just like I could sell you the sky. You could sell me the sky? Yeah, you're right. I could sell you the sky, Madara. We'll bring it on, Darkness. Can we cut through this sexual tension that's building up here? Yeah, Kazuma started stepping forward between them. Yeah, I'm going to need 6 inches. No, 18. No, I'm going to need a couple feet. Okay? Darkness, this is stupid. You're going to lose. Madara, you're going to try to kill her, aren't you? No promises. No promises? What the hell? What the? Oh, there's no getting out of this, is there? Nope. Not at all. Darkness' father would smile. Well then, I guess it's decided. In 3 days, you two will battle. Fine. If my father demands it, I demand it. You demand nothing. Now get out of here. Unless you're hungry. How would you like a knuckle sandwich with a side of knee de la creme? Oh, no thank you. I already ate. But I'll take a rain check, darling. All right then. We're getting out of here, Kazuma said. Shinobi out! He threw down a smoke bomb, and as the smoke would clear, Minato, Jiraiya, Tobirama, and Madara had used the body flicker technique to get outside. As for Kazuma, he tried to run out the window, only it didn't break immediately, and he slid out, cascading to the ground. Oh, why didn't it break? Kazuma, if you, maybe, if you're alright, we can treat you. Oh no, Kazuma. Minato, take me home, please. Right. Good night, ma'am. With that, Minato would use Flying Raijin and would take them all away. The next step was visiting Wiz, because Madara had to have a very, very uncomfortable conversation. I need to go on a break. A break? After explaining everything to her, Wiz was surprisingly understanding and supportive. I understand. You're helping out a friend. It's no problem at all. Really? It's just 3 days, right? What could possibly go wrong? Right. Thank you, Wiz. Now, can you please step outside? Yeah, why? Well, since we're going to be broken up for 3 days, I feel it's only appropriate that I do this. Huh? That you do what? Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Wiz was still supportive, yes, but she had to commit to the part. If they were going to be broken up for 3 days, well, she had to slam the door in his face. And with that, Madara would sit back. And in 3 days' time, the day of the battle would commence. You ready to back down? Wiz would say. Are you, Miss Uchiha? That's Mrs. No, it's Miss Uchiha when it comes to you, because you miss all the time. Yeah? Well, we'll see about that. Draw your sword! Fine then. Madara! La Latina! Why have I seen this before? Tobirama said. You too? It feels kind of nostalgic, Jiraiya said. And with that, the epic clash would commence. An epic clash of epic proportions. An epic battle so epic, so entirely epic, that you'll have to imagine what happened yourselves. Because I can tell you, the people of the town would begin to celebrate. There were festivities, ringing of bells in the air. Because today, a marriage was taking place. A marriage between Lord Alderp and La Latina Dastinas Ford. And, reading on a tombstone, the following inscription. Here lies Madara Uchiha. This concludes Konosuba, the last shinobi of the wonderful world. What if Madara Uchiha was reincarnated in Konosuba, Season 3, Part 11. As always, if you enjoyed today's video and everything else that we have to offer, then please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you can stay up to date on everything that is PowerCore Productions and Podcastings that's to come out now and in the future. Stay tuned next time as we continue and conclude Konosuba, the last shinobi of the wonderful world. What if Madara Uchiha was reincarnated in Konosuba? Season 3, Part 12, the Season 3 finale. But anyway, that's going to do it for the end of today's video. I'm Javon Harrington with Power Core Productions and Podcastings, signing off, and I'll see you next time.